Well, hello everybody, welcome back. I'm really glad you could join me again, and I hope you're really well. It is the most beautiful morning here in Edinburgh. I've got the door wide open, and I think every year around this time, March, early April, I have the door open in the morning, and I just like to let the air in, even if it's just for an hour or so. But in the summertime, when it's nice and warm, well, when it is warm here, I have the door open constantly, and I just love to hear the birds, and it actually lets in quite a lot of light because we've only got the one window in this room there. So when you open the door, it just lets in this amazing light, so everything's really bright and beautiful. So on days like this, I feel just boosted and full of energy, so it's great. Last night we all went out for Tracy's birthday. She celebrated her birthday, and we went to this amazing. It was in someone's private home, a chef in their private home, and there were 13 people, and we had a 7-course menu, seafood menu. So there was champagne and lots of lovely food, and it was a really great evening. So this morning I've been a little bit slower than usual. It's Friday. I normally go to the gym on Monday, Wednesday and Friday, but this morning I skipped it because I needed to have a little bit of extra time in bed. But that's okay, I'll go to the gym tomorrow instead. But it is a really beautiful day, and little Sophie has had her hair cut. She had that done yesterday. She goes there every 6 weeks, and she's looking so beautiful. Looking so beautiful, aren't you? Yes. She just looks so sweet when she's had a haircut. And she knows that she's cute as well. So today I want to show you all of the new things that have happened here in the house during this week. It's been a really incredible week in terms of, since the last time I filmed, lots of things have changed. So I'm going to share them with you. I have a new door knocker, you might be able to see it now. I have new wall lights, and I have a new painting. So I'm going to share all of them with you. It's been a great week. Lots of lovely things happened, exciting things, and the living room is looking so beautiful now, especially in this amazing sunlight. And I just feel really happy with my house. And I just feel like for the last month or so, I've been at home a lot filming. Haven't really been travelling so much, and it's been really nice just to be back in the house and share living here with you all, because I think at the end of last year I was doing a lot of travelling with Nathan, and a lot of the vlogs were about travelling to different locations, which is really fun, and I think people enjoy them as well. But it's also nice to be at home for a while and just be rooted at home and get into the routine of living every day. So yeah, the house is looking great. I really don't need to spend any more money on this house. It's a good job that everything that I've spent I can take with me, apart from the paint and things like that. But yeah, all of these things are now mine, and wherever I live, I think they'll look great in future homes. So the very first thing that I want to show you are the wall lights. So you can see them here. They're up on the wall, and I have to say I'm so pleased with how these have turned out. I mean, it's quite a small thing, just 2 little wall lights, but the difference that it's made to the overall flow and beauty of this room is quite amazing. And I just wish that I'd replaced these long ago. But I was thinking about this the other day because someone said to me, one of my friends, why did you leave those lights up for so long if you hated them? And you know, it was just that it was quite expensive to replace them. It's quite hard to find good lights that are good value as well. And these ones from Pookie, I think they're about £250 for the pair, including the shades. And that's quite an expense when you're building up a brand and a business, and I had other priorities. So the wall lights, even though I didn't really like them, I just felt like I had to wait. But it's a great turning point in my life that I'm able to replace them, and that it's made such a difference to the room. So yeah, these ones are from Pookie. Pookie is a great little UK brand that I absolutely love for beautiful, affordable lighting. So what you can do is you can choose the lights and the shades separately, and they've got hundreds and hundreds of shades, so you can put all different combinations together. I've just gone for these very simple card shades with that little green detailing on. And the wall lights, brass finish, and they're a hand holding a lantern. And I just thought they were quite cute, and they were my favourite ones. There were some other ones that I really, really loved, but they'd sold out and only had one left. So they arrived on Tuesday, and I just had them put up yesterday. So Jonathan Fremantle came over to deliver the painting, which I'm going to show you next, and he helped me to put the lights up because I'm not really good at that kind of stuff at DIY. I did manage to take the old lights off, turn off the electrics of course, and take them off, but I couldn't figure out how to wire them up, and I didn't have a drill, so he helped me to do that. And yeah, I just think it's given a facelift to the whole room, makes it look a lot more luxurious and elegant, and just goes really well with the mirror as well. So I'm very, very happy with the lights. The black ones are gone. I've stored them away because they belong to the owner of this house, the landlord. They were the only thing that was in this house when I moved here, and the ceiling lights. So they are safely stored away, and when I move out of this place one day, they will go back on the wall. But these have turned out so good. I'm very, very happy with it. I do just need to do a little bit of making good around the edges because these ones are slightly smaller than the other ones, so around the edge you've got like a white line of where the paint was, and there's a few marks that need to be filled in. But yeah, very, very happy with these, and I'd love to hear what you think of them, but I'm super delighted. I think they're so beautiful. Okay, so now I'm going to reveal the next new thing in the room, which is a new painting that I commissioned from Jonathan Fremantle. I was looking for a beautiful contemporary modern portrait in a line drawing style, something very fluid and loose, and I wanted a classic image of like a Greek, you know, like the Greek drawings of male figures, like the head and the shoulders. I wanted something like that, and so I kind of came up with what I had in my head, and I just told Jonathan I gave him a little bit of guidance about what I was looking for, but I really like an artist to do what they think is best and what they want to do, because I just think they're the artists, they're the ones who create beauty, and you should let them really do what they want to do, otherwise they're not going to do anything very good. And that is what Jonathan always tells me. He says, you know, I hate it when I get a commission and it's very dictated what I have to do, and I just feel like I'm kind of stunted in what I can do. So I just said, do what you think. I wanted a classic figure, a male classic figure that didn't look like me because I didn't want people to think it was me. So I'm going to show you now. So this is my new painting, and I am so happy with this. When Jonathan came down the stairs and walked in and showed me this painting, I just thought, wow, that is better than I was expecting. So I was expecting something great because he's an amazing artist, but he's done such a great job and created this beautiful, unique painting that looks so regal and elegant in this room. And I just love that it's a very modern portrait, but also very classic. So he's wearing military uniform. And when Jonathan was here yesterday, I was like, we need to think of a name for this person. And I came up with the name Tancredi. So Tancredi is an Italian aristocratic name. And I just can imagine this person, Tancredi, is a 24-year-old Italian count who is in the military, and he's engaged to a really beautiful Italian princess or something like that, and they're really in love, but he's quite a young guy who likes to have fun and be a bit naughty sometimes, and I just love that. I can see that in his eyes, and I just think it's really fun to have him on the wall, and he's just so graceful and beautiful. So yeah, I'm very, very happy with that. We're just going to make a small change to it because I just think it needs finishing slightly. So what we're going to do, Jonathan's going to paint a border around the edge, so you can see the lines are very fluid. He's going to do the same colour and just do a line very roughly, it doesn't have to be straight, all around the edge. And then we're going to get a white box frame so that it sits neatly inside. And I'll show you a picture on screen now of what I mean. So this is a picture, I think it's in the room of Josh Young, who's one of my favourite designers in America. And I think he might have also painted it because he's an artist, but I saw this, and this was one of the points of inspiration for this painting. I wanted this, aristocratic image of a figure, but something that was completely contemporary and new. Because I was thinking before that perhaps I would have a portrait, an old portrait, like an oil painting of a gentleman or something like that. But then I thought, I want something a bit more fresh and something that's more personal for me. And I do like commissioning art. I think it's a good thing to do and support your local friends and artists. So we have Tancredi on the wall. So I'm living now with a very handsome Italian count who looks over me every day. And this morning when I woke up for the first time and I walked in, I was a little bit shocked to see him. I was like, oh my God, I forgot he was here. And he makes me a little bit shy. So yeah, I love him. He's amazing, and I think he's very regal and beautiful. But I would love to know your thoughts. My friend popped in this morning, and she thought that it was a painting of me, which I was a little bit concerned about because I don't want people to think that this is a painting of me. And I really don't think it looks anything like me. I wish I had that bone structure and that jawline. I don't have that. And he has this beautiful, very crazy hair. So yeah, it's definitely not a painting of me, if anybody was thinking that. It is a beautiful Italian count called Tancredi. So yeah, he's here, and I hope that you like him. Let me know in the comments what you think. I'd be interested to hear. So I wanted to show you my new snail door knocker. I think he's so cute and charming. So I saw this quite a few years ago when I first started painting the door, and I couldn't get it, it was out of stock, and so I bought my bee knocker, and then I just saw the other day when I was thinking about doing the door again, the snail was around, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna get him. He's called Cyril the Snail. You know now that I like to name everything in my house, so he's called Cyril the Snail, and he's a very charming addition to the door. So if I just pull this to, Sophie, you stay, and you can see he looks quite sweet there. What do you think, Sophie? And it is a really gorgeous evening in Edinburgh. It's just coming up to 4:30. Nice and sunny in the sky, still bright. And yes, a lovely, lovely day. So let's make a nice gin and tonic. So I'm going to use my Silent Pool gin. This is my favourite at the moment. I have a nice double shot of this. And then I like to do a little spritz of Silent Pool gin Christmas Spirit. A few spritzes of this. Even though it's Christmas, it still tastes great. And we'll have a tonic. Slice of lemon. And then we'll give it a nice good stir. How beautiful is that glass? It is gorgeous. So happy Friday, everybody. I've got my first gin and tonic of the weekend. I'm going out with my friend Anna this evening. She is Jonathan Fremantle's wife. She's one of my close friends, and on a Friday we sometimes go for a glass of wine and have a catch-up because we're quite busy people and we don't get to see each other very often. So I'm doing that, and then I've got a fairly quiet weekend for the rest of the weekend. This week has been quite busy socially. I saw friends, it was Tracy's birthday. I went out with some other friends as well. So it's been quite busy, so I feel like I just want to have a nice relaxing weekend. So I will vlog whatever I'm up to, and I will put that in the next one, probably on Monday. But yes, I'm really happy with how everything's come together this week. All the little finishing touches that make the home look beautiful and what you've envisaged for a long time. So yeah, my house is really just how I want it to be, and I'm really glad that I've been patient and allowed it to all happen eventually, rather than rushing into everything. And I think that is what makes the best kind of home, when you really think about what you want, take the time and find things that really resonate, rather than just going with a particular style that you've seen online or something like that. It's about having a home that is uniquely yours, and that is what I like about this one. It is uniquely mine. When people come in here, I can tell them the story of every single piece. Everything has a meaning and a connection, and it's something that I've chose myself. So it's pretty good. So this was a very short vlog today, one of my shorter ones, but I just thought that I would share the most fun and important things that I've been doing this week, rather than just filling it with perhaps the rest that isn't that interesting. And yeah, we've got a new portrait, new wall lights finally, and my new door knocker, very cute snail. So I'm wishing you a very lovely weekend. I hope you have fun, or you have a relaxing time. And whatever you do, I will see you next week. But until then, take care. Cheers.